When you think of a cruiser that blends traditional muscle, road trip comfort, and unmistakable Japanese reliability, one name always stands tall: the Kawasaki Vulcan 900. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 carries forward that proud legacy with a few subtle yet meaningful updates that make it one of the most balanced mid-sized cruisers you can buy today. It's bold, it's powerful, it's refined, and above all, it delivers that raw cruiser feel without burning a hole in your pocket. Today on Rev Radar TV, we're diving deep into what makes the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 a true road warrior in its class. From the moment you see it, the Vulcan 900 demands respect. It's not loud in its design, but it radiates confidence. The massive teardrop fuel tank, the sweeping low-slung seat, and the wide handlebars give it that signature cruiser stance. The bike looks heavy, muscular, and intimidating, exactly how a cruiser should. But look closer and you'll see Kawasaki's meticulous attention to detail. The chrome highlights around the exhaust, engine, and headlamp contrast beautifully with the deep metallic paint options, especially the matte graphite and pearl black variants, which make the bike look almost sinister under streetlights. The 2025 model refines the design even more. Kawasaki has reworked the tank decals, added LED lighting all around, and slightly adjusted the handlebar positioning for better comfort during long-distance rides. The headlight design now looks more modern while keeping the retro charm intact. The seat gets improved cushioning, and the stitching has been updated for a more premium finish. The dual exhaust pipes, with their classic staggered layout, still deliver the deep, throaty rumble that Vulcan lovers crave. You feel the character even before you twist the throttle. Underneath all that style sits the heart of this cruiser, a 903cc liquid-cooled, fuel-injected V-twin engine. This motor is the soul of the Vulcan 900, offering a perfect blend of grunt and smoothness. It's tuned for torque, not top-end madness, and that's exactly how a cruiser should behave. You get around 50 horsepower and nearly 78 Nm of torque, available early in the rev range. That means effortless roll-ons, smooth overtakes, and that satisfying pull from every gear. Whether you're cruising at 100 km/h on the highway or crawling through city traffic, the Vulcan 900 feels composed and unbothered. The fuel injection system has been fine-tuned for 2025, improving throttle response and fuel efficiency slightly. Kawasaki claims around 20 km/L under mixed riding conditions, which is respectable for a 900cc cruiser of this size. The transmission is a slick 5-speed unit, delivering power to the rear wheel via belt drive, a quieter, cleaner, and smoother than a traditional chain. That's one of those small but premium touches that really enhance the ownership experience. Ride quality has always been a strong suit for the Vulcan 900, and the 2025 model continues that tradition. The bike rides on a large 18-inch front and 15-inch rear wheel setup, wrapped in thick, stylish white wall tires. The suspension duties are handled by a 41mm front fork and a preload adjustable rear shock that's cleverly hidden to maintain that classic hardtail look. This setup soaks up bumps beautifully, offering a plush and controlled ride over a variety of surfaces. Even at highway speeds, the Vulcan feels stable and planted, giving you confidence in corners and on long stretches of open road. Comfort is another area where the Vulcan excels. The seat height is just 26.8 inches, making it accessible to riders of all sizes. The forward set foot controls, wide handlebars, and generous saddle space create an ergonomic triangle that's perfect for relaxed, upright cruising. The rider feels in command but never cramped, and the pillion seat is spacious enough for long two-up rides. Kawasaki also offers optional touring accessories like a windscreen, saddlebags, and a passenger backrest, turning the Vulcan 900 into a capable long-distance tourer. Braking performance is solid, with a single 300mm front disc and a 270mm rear disc providing good stopping power for the bike's 282 kg curb weight. ABS is standard, as expected in this segment, ensuring confident braking even in tricky conditions. The overall balance of power, comfort, and safety makes the Vulcan 900 a bike that both new and experienced riders can appreciate. One of the biggest strengths of the Vulcan 900 has always been its character. It's not trying to be an American cruiser clone. Instead, it brings its own Japanese engineering discipline to the classic cruiser formula. It doesn't shake or vibrate excessively, but it still gives you that satisfying V-twin pulse. It's smooth when you want it to be, aggressive when you need it to be, and dependable every single day. It's a motorcycle that feels alive without being tiring. The 2025 Vulcan 900 is offered in two main trims, the Classic and the Custom. The Classic stays true to traditional cruiser aesthetics with more chrome and vintage styling cues, while the Custom version leans toward a darker, meaner look with blacked-out components and sportier appeal. Both versions come with the same powertrain and ergonomics, so it's purely a matter of personal style. In terms of technology, Kawasaki keeps things simple and elegant. There's no unnecessary digital clutter here. The bike features an analog speedometer with a small LCD inset for fuel level, odometer, and trip info. This minimalism suits the cruiser identity perfectly and no distractions, just pure riding. However, the brand has added LED indicators and a brighter tail section for better night visibility. Out on the road, the Vulcan 900's performance truly shines. It's not a racer, and it doesn't pretend to be. What it does best is deliver effortless cruising torque and a feeling of control. The throttle is linear, the gear shifts are crisp, and the handling is remarkably nimble for a bike of its size. In city riding, you'll appreciate how manageable it feels thanks to a low center of gravity. On highways, you'll love how it holds steady, even with strong crosswinds. And when you find an open stretch of curvy road, you'll be surprised at how confidently it leans in and out of corners. Another underrated advantage of the Vulcan 900 is its build quality. Kawasaki's craftsmanship is visible in every weld, every finish, and every surface. The paint has depth and richness, the metal feels substantial, and the controls have that tactile precision you only get from a well-engineered machine. The reliability record of this platform is also stellar. Many Vulcan 900s from the 2000s are still running strong with minimal maintenance, and the 2025 model continues that tradition. Price-wise, the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 starts at around $9,999 for the base classic trim and goes up slightly for the custom variant, depending on color and accessories. When you compare that to similar cruisers from Harley-Davidson or Indian, you'll realize what a strong value proposition it is. You get big bike presence, refined engineering, and the comfort of a full-sized cruiser at nearly half the price of some American alternatives. And that's really the magic of the Vulcan 900. It's not just a motorcycle, it's an experience designed to connect you with the road in the most honest way possible. It's a cruiser for riders who want style, substance, and reliability without compromise. Whether you're heading out for a short Sunday ride or planning a cross-country journey, the Vulcan 900 will be your faithful companion. A smooth, strong, and always ready. In a market full of flashy, overcomplicated machines, the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 stands as a reminder of what truly matters in motorcycling and the joy of riding. It captures that timeless cruiser spirit, pairs it with modern dependability, and wraps it all in a package that looks stunning from every angle. So if you're dreaming of long open roads, chrome reflections under the sun, and that unmistakable V-twin heartbeats under you, this is the bike to have. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 isn't just a motorcycle.